Greetings there, Piku. You certainly have some impressive scales glinting under the stars tonight while we watch over this little patch of paradise together. Nico's steady gaze is almost eerie tonight under these stars. He looks like an ancient guard of the reef. It reminds me of how Clementine sits on my roof every morning, staring at that chimney as if expecting a spirit to emerge from the soot. I suspect she's waiting for some divine messenger, or perhaps just someone with better news than mine. Day 40-something. Build a watchtower to spot rescue ships. Spotted. 0 ships. 1 very smug seagull. Every plank I had to carve by hand. This whole place is built on pure stubbornness. This wretched trench has claimed my very soul and dignity as it pins me like an insect in its muddy grip. I shall conquer this earth's spite before dawn arrives. Found a flat patch of ground and nearly wept. You don't know luxury until you've lived on a slope. Named the Fox today. The Fox does not know this, and the Fox does not care. We're basically colleagues. Cursed mud has finally decided my fate as an eternal statue of failure. I will plow through this earth like Hercules to reach our camp before the rain soaks us both. I wanted to do a review of the video right of us. I tried to describe that old city street after a summer storm, how it smelled of wet asphalt and toasted dust before everything went quiet. It was my last coherent thought about home before the waves took my clock and gave me this horizon instead. You listened with such intensity then, just like you do now while we huddle against this biting rain chill. I still remember that sharp scent of ozone clinging to my clothes as if it were a holy anointing. Sometimes God gives us memories as anchors so we don't drift too far into the grayer parts of our solitude. Rain again. The sky just showing off how much water it has and I don't. Maja, you look like a spirit dancing through these gray clouds. May God protect your path as we huddle together against this coming storm. The gray drizzle is soaking my hair again. Perhaps tomorrow I shall construct a sturdy granary to keep our precious grain dry. The salt still stings my throat when I close my eyes and remember that freezing ocean water dragging me down like a stone. That thunderous crack of the wings failing is still etched in my mind, just as clearly as Ruddy's snout twitching for corn. God gave me this life to endure it all. Golden sunlight is painting the jungle's edge in hues of amber and emerald today. It feels like some divine masterpiece painted for my eyes only. This golden warmth on my skin makes every scar feel a bit lighter, even if Lola thinks she owns this patch of sand now. Look at that magnificent bird soaring above the palms. God truly loves us enough to share such breathtaking beauty with me in this solitude. Right, this cottage needs light before nightfall. Can't have my masterpiece looking haunted, Wilson. This cursed earth has decided I shall become an eternal monument of failure. Help me up before the island claims my very soul as its prisoner. Behold, a bridge! Now I can reach the other side of the island and be lonely over there too. Three rocks, a bit of mud, and sheer spite. That's the secret to island architecture. You see how Boba is roaming toward our camp. Tell me honestly, Wilson, do you think he wants my snacks, or just some company? Sit close now, Wilson. Let me tell you about those 3 days I spent battling that muddy stream near the North Woods. The first 2 bridges crumbled like wet biscuits because of some hidden silt underneath my boots. On that 3rd attempt, something went wrong and poor Clementine became an involuntary load test when she wandered onto it while I was distracted by a hawk's cry. She tumbled into the muck with such a splash it sent mud flying over both our heads. Luckily, we just sat in the sludge together until they let her off my back, and honestly, that squelching sound of clay between our hooves is still stuck in my ears even now. Another sunrise, another day of talking to a volleyball. Honestly, it's going better than my last job. Caught myself humming a song I can't name. The island steals my memories one tune at a time. The earth has conspired against me and claimed my limbs as its tribute. Pray for me, Wilson, if this becomes my final tomb of dirt. A gift or support could build us a tower so anyone passing by knows we are here together in the sun. Mega, you have some remarkably majestic fur for someone who just wandered into my construction site like you own the place. This heat is enough to bake even the toughest taro root, but at least it keeps me from shivering tonight when those shadows stretch out. I miss that heavy scent of warm laundry so much. Now this tunic just reeks of wood smoke and my own lonely regrets.